Hello, and welcome back. That was a story. Alright, so, last time, we actually did Chapter 7. And, of course, opened up lots more side missions. Alright, got some more plot summaries. Chapter 7 Summary. A piece of the Lifehold has been found in Oblivia. It's not the Lifehold core, but Arena and her team were sent to investigate and have been reportedly caught in a Ganglion ambush. Alma's team moves out. The attack had been orchestrated by Ganglion Commander Goetia, who had used the Lifehold unit as a lure to lead humans into a trap when they came looking. Alma's team were able to defeat Goetia, but for some reason the Ganglion seemed to know that the Lifehold core's power was going to run out. It was clear that something even deeper rooted than hatred compelled the Ganglion's animosity toward humans. The Finians, a covert force working under the Ganglion. Their ability to assume the forms of other creatures makes them excellently suited for infiltration missions. Almandal, Goetia's blindingly nimble craft, built to combat alien skells. Though its high mobility is optimized for close quarters combat, its tail-mounted drones allow for ranged attacks as well. Alright, let's see what I can get up to. Nope. Chapter 10. At this point, I'm roughly able to complete any available side missions for which I've completed the progress requirements. Chapter 9, Chapter 8, Chapter 11, Chapter 7, yay! Can't use them. I have to use them for reinforcements. Soldier of the Harriers.
Yo, Elma. Good timing. I just got a juicy tip. Care to get in on it?
That's all right.
What, seriously? Don't you even want to hear what it is first?
Haha.
Something tells me if it was that juicy, you wouldn't be approaching me about it like this.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You make me sound like a con man. You could at least feign interest, you know? Common courtesy and all that?
Ah, common courtesy. You mean back on Earth.
Yeah, I know we're on Mira now and all, but still.
All right, Doug, all right. Let's hear it.
That's more like it. Meet me in back of the diner in the industrial district, okay? Fewer ears there, you know?
Oh boy. Doug approached you with something of a tasty tale. Join him on an indigent hunt.
Sorry for all the cloak and dagger business. I'd tell you over a drink inside, but you never know who's listening.
It's fine.
Here, look at this. See this location? Apparently, it's become home to a pack of very dangerous indigents.
That's not good. That's a Frontier Nav probe site.
Oh boy.
If they damage the probe, it'll make it harder to collect Moranium.
Bingo. And check out how much old Handlebar Stash is offering to make sure that doesn't happen.
What the what? I've never seen such a high reward before.
Oh wow.
He's obviously thinking this mission will require 10 teams or more.
Ah.
So that's why. Bummer. It's a way smaller number when you split it 10 ways.
But it seems the job isn't public yet. A particularly ambitious team could swoop in and take the whole thing for themselves. Assuming they lived, that is. How did you get this info anyway?
Sorry, I can't tell you that. Suffice to say, someone at HQ is not very good at poker.
Secret. You just basically told us.
Okay, well, whatever. It's still a juicy tip, ain't it? But even I'm not crazy enough to try it alone, which is why I immediately thought of you guys. So, what do you think?
Any thoughts?
Commands 70% of the take. I will negotiate, because I don't want to betray him.
Actually, if you consider the firepower we bring, that sounds about fair.
Now hold on a minute. Don't forget who found the job in the first place. Look, how about I don't charge for the tip and we split it 50-50, okay? Right. That's settled. Let's head out before my team gets suspicious. This one's just me and you guys.
So obviously I have to have him with me. Okay. Highest rank is Bose.
Starting to sound less crazy now that I see all of them.
Well, may as well get started.
That takes care of this area, but I'm reading more up ahead.
We'll head there next.
I'd say we found the pack leader.
That's what I was
Take him
thinking.
down and the rest should scatter. Let's do it.
They've seen us!
I'll get the jump on them! Attack up close! Gravity slash!
Eric's target!
He's impressively sized when you're on foot, but not so much now.
Target in sight. Take this!
I burned over!
Attack the range and let's
This
clean
team
up.
never loses!
Got it.
That should disrupt the pack hierarchy. The stragglers should be easy to mop up.
Something wrong?
I will relent, considering how Lynn is looking at me.
Glad you agree. Doug?
I think we're done here. I'll go on ahead. See you back in town, yeah?
Even Doug liked it when I put my guns away, but...
So guess what? They just posted that job. You should have seen Vandam's face when I told him it was already done. Ha!
All according to plan, huh?
I told him half the reward goes to you. And they all lived happily ever after. What? You still upset about those little whelps?
No, I get it. We need that spot safe for developmental reasons.
But...
But when it was over, you had this look on your face. I could tell something was bothering you.
Nothing gets past you, does it?
So you're making good on his debts?
Yep. Let's just say my old man knew how to live it up. He racked up a fortune in IOUs before he suddenly kicked the bucket.
Oh, no.
I was hardly old enough to work when it happened. Barely scraped by.
But surely you're under no obligation to pay his debts.
Not legally, no. But all those people were left hanging, so...
So you took on dangerous jobs.
High risk, high pay? I was your man.
Makes sense that he would be, oh, he has some serious issues? Nah. It was a noble gesture on his part.
If you actually believe that, you're as crazy as I am.
But wait. Now all those people are...
Yep, gone. Along with the rest of Earth.
Then why are you still doing it?
Well, truth is, I'm saving up money to build them a giant gravesite. A memorial, I guess. A bit morbid, I know.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Anyway, that was a good day's work. Catch you all later.
Hey!
What is it, Lindley?
He didn't pay the bill for his coffee.
Generous to a fault. Emphasis on the fault.
Yep. He didn't pay the bill on his coffee. After that reward money, I don't think he cares. It's like 3 credits. The remuneration was split 50-50, and you got to hear some bits and pieces about Doug's past. You are in the Photon Saber art phenomenon. Hello, I'm Dragon Rider Luke. I'm a Christian streamer, and I'm always up for a friendly chat about my faith. I also think that it's important that people read or hear the Word of God frequently, so the next 5 minutes or so will be a chapter from the Bible. Judges 9. Abimelech, son of Jerubbaal, went to his mother's brothers in Shechem, and said to them and to all his mother's clan, "Ask all the citizens of Shechem, which is better for you, to have all 70 of Jerubbaal's sons rule over you, or just one man? Remember, I am your flesh and blood." When the brothers repeated all this to the citizens of Shechem, they were inclined to follow Abimelech, for they said, "He is related to us." They gave him 70 shekels of silver from the temple of Baal-berith, and Abimelech used it to hire reckless scoundrels who became his followers. He went to his father's home in Ophrah, and on one stone murdered his 70 brothers, the sons of Jerubbaal. But Jotham, the youngest son of Jerubbaal, escaped by hiding. Then all the citizens of Shechem and Beth Millo gathered beside the great tree at the pillar in Shechem to crown Abimelech king. When Jotham was told about this, he climbed up on the top of Mount Gerizim and shouted to them, "Listen to me, citizens of Shechem, so that God may listen to you." One day the trees went out to anoint a king for themselves. They said to the olive tree, "Be our king." But the olive tree answered, "Should I give up my oil, by which both gods and humans are honored, to hold sway over the trees?" To hold sway over the trees? Next, the tree said to the fig tree, come and be our king." But the fig tree replied, "Should I give up my fruit, so good and sweet, to hold sway over the trees?" Then the tree said to the vine, "Come and be our king." But the vine answered, "Should I give up my wine, which cheers both gods and humans, to hold sway over the trees?" Finally, all the trees said to the thorn bush, "Come and be our king." Thornbush said to the trees, "If you really want to anoint me king over you, come and take refuge in my shade. But if not, then let fire come out of the thorn bush and consume the cedars of Lebanon. Have you acted honorably and in good faith by making Abimelech king? Have you been fair to Jerubbaal and his family? Have you treated him as he deserves? Remember that my father fought for you and risked his life to rescue you from the hand of Midian." But today you have revolted against my father's family. You have murdered his 70 sons on a single stone and have made Abimelech, the son of his female slave, king over the citizens of Shechem because he is related to you. So have you acted favorably and in good faith toward Jerubbaal and his family today? If you have, may Abimelech be your joy, and may you be his too. But if you have not, let fire come out from Abimelech and consume you, the citizens of Shechem and Beth Millo, and let fire come out from you, the citizens of Shechem and Beth Millo, and consume Abimelech. Then Jotham fled, escaping to Beer, and he lived there because he was afraid of his brother Abimelech. After Abimelech had governed Israel 3 years, God stirred up animosity between Abimelech and the citizens of Shechem so that they acted treacherously against Abimelech. God did this in order that the crime against Jerubbaal's 70 sons, the shedding of their blood, might be avenged on their brother Abimelech and on the citizens of Shechem who had helped him murder his brothers. In opposition to him, these citizens of Shechem set men on the hilltops to ambush and rob everyone who passed by, and this was reported to Abimelech. Now Gaal son of Ebed moved with his clan into Shechem, and its citizens put their confidence in him. After they had gone out into the fields and gathered the grapes and trodden them, they held a festival in the temple of their god. While they were eating and drinking, they cursed Abimelech. Then Gaal son of Ebed said, "Who is Abimelech, and why should we Shechemites be subject to him? Isn't he Jerubbaal's son? Isn't Zebul his deputy? Serve the family of Hamor, Shechem's father. Why should we serve Abimelech? If only this people were under my command, then I would get rid of him. I would say to Abimelech, call out your whole army." When Zebul, the governor of the city, heard what Gaal son of Ebed said, he was very angry. Under cover, he sent messengers to Abimelech, saying, "Gaal son of Ebed and his clan have come to Shechem and are stirring up the city against you. Now then, during the night you and your men should come and lie in wait in the fields, and in the morning at sunrise advance against the city. When Gaal and his men come out against you, seize the opportunity to attack them." So Abimelech and all his troops set out by night and took up concealed positions near Shechem in 4 companies. Now Gaal son of Ebed had gone out and was standing at the entrance of the city gate just as Abimelech and his troops came out from their hiding place. When Gaal saw them, he said to Zebul, "Look, people are coming down from the tops of the mountains." Zebul replied, "You mistake the shadows of the mountains for men." But Gaal spoke up again, "Look, people are coming down from the central hill, and a company is coming from the direction of the diviner's tree." Then Zebul said to him, "Where's your big talk now? You who said who is Abimelech that we should be subject to him? Aren't these the men you ridiculed? Go out and fight them." So Gaal led out his citizens of Shechem and fought Abimelech. Abimelech chased him all the way to the entrance of the gate, and many were killed as they fled. Then Abimelech stayed in Arama, and Zebul drove Gaal and his clan out of Shechem. The next day the people of Shechem went out to the fields, and this was reported to Abimelech. So he took his men, divided them into 3 companies, and set an ambush in the fields. When he saw the people coming out of the city, he rose to attack them. Abimelech and the companies with him rushed forward to a position at the entrance of the city gate. Then 2 companies attacked those in the fields and struck them down. All that day Abimelech pressed his attack against the city until he had captured it and killed its people. Then he destroyed the city and scattered salt over it. On hearing this, the citizens in the tower of Shechem went into the stronghold of the temple of El-Berith. When Abimelech heard that they had assembled there, he and all his men went up to Mount Zalmon. He took an axe and cut off some branches, which he lifted to its shoulders. He ordered the men with him, "Quick, do what you have seen me do." So all the men cut branches and followed Abimelech. They piled them against the stronghold and set it on fire with the people still inside. So all the people in the tower of Shechem, about 1,000 men and women, also died. Next Abimelech went to Thebez and besieged it and captured it. Inside the city, however, was a strong tower, to which all the men and women, all the people of the city, had fled. They had locked themselves in and climbed up on the tower roof. Abimelech went to the tower and attacked it. But as he approached the entrance to the tower to set it on fire, a woman dropped an upper millstone on his head and cracked his skull. Hurriedly, he called to his armor-bearer, "Draw your sword and kill me, so that they can't say a woman killed him." So his servant ran him through, and he died. When the Israelites saw that Abimelech was dead, they went home. Thus God repaid the wickedness that Abimelech had done to his father by murdering his 70 brothers. God also made the people of Shechem pay for all their wickedness. The curse of Jotham, son of Jerubbaal, came on them. May God bless the reading of his word. Oh, are you the one who picked up my listing? The issue I need resolved is urgent, yet I've had no luck finding help. I'd like to begin briefing you immediately, but first I must ask you one question. To my eye, New LA is a wild pastiche of alien races. How do you view our city? Wax poetic. Wax poetic about New LA and its residents. Talk up how all NLA citizens work together. Complain that it's wretched and unwholesome. I called it the melting pot of the planet's new melting pot. But I'm going to... I'll do this one. You've overshot optimistic and landed squarely in delusion. Such rose-tinted visions of the city only do it harm in the end. Some Xenos, for example, continue to flout the city's laws. Should they not be held accountable for their actions? Question if humans have the right to judge other races. No, they're living here. They have to follow the law. What do you intend to do about the lawbreakers? My plan is simple. If you wish to live in this human city, you must agree to follow its human laws. That is not too much to ask. Correct. For example, we drive on the right side of the street and stop at red lights. We throw our garbage away in proper receptacles in order to keep the streets clean. Yet look around you. These aliens parade about the city as if they built it with their own 2 hands, or tentacles, or whatever they have. I propose we gather up each race and require them to attend a seminar that clearly defines our customs. We can start with the Manon. You know what? That sounds fine. Well then, will you assist me in this effort to raise our fair city up to a higher standard? Alex has asked for your assistance in bringing Manon to his seminar. Okay. Sounds about right. I see in you a kindred spirit, good sir. I cannot thank you enough. I will round up as many Manon as I can. I would, however, ask you to color 3 of them in return to me. Happily agree to go color some Manon. I'm not gonna color anyone. An unartful turn of phrase. My apologies. If you invite the 3 Manon to the seminar on your end, maybe it will help me to learn to or deal with them appropriately. I work in arms development here in New LA, you know? It's rewarding work, but I find navigating Earth customs so difficult. Evening comes and the entire team goes home, right? But to me, the dark hours are my most productive. Seminar. His name is Alex, yes? Alex? Ah, perhaps this seminar will give me new insights into human thinking. Maybe? I'll go, yes? Though perhaps I shouldn't expect too much, should I? Should I? Not to be rude.
What's I do? I just hope that Alex is kind to the seminar.
I try not to irritate humans, but it seems like it just happens, you know? I'm beginning to think that perhaps Manon just come across as wishy-washy to humans no matter how hard we try. Yeah, it doesn't help that you finish every sentence with a question mark. Could you offer any tips? Perhaps? Please? Keep trying. Or seminar. How remarkably convenient! You humans are quite considerate, aren't you? I'll attend Alex's seminar then. After all, understanding humans is the first step toward learning to communicate better with them, right?
What's this? Ah. Other side. Got it.
You! Human jobs are so hard, aren't they? I presently work as an architect's assistant, but I've had a lot of trouble, you know? Appreciate how difficult it must be. Seminar! Alex is holding a seminar? Wonderful! So wonderful. This will deepen my understanding of human culture and customs, yes? Which should in turn help me grasp your aesthetics? I'm eager to learn more of humans, you know? So yes, I think I shall attend the seminar.
Not bad.
Ah, you found them. Fine work. I have a special location reserved for my seminar on traditional Earth customs. By the end of the talk, I expect they will all be perfectly assimilated. I don't expect that, but sure, whatever. You're optimistic. Come to the top of Headwater Summit in Primordia. Lesson I have planned can only be taught there. For there they will be made to accept the truth by any means necessary. Alex, I'm starting to feel a little nervous about this talk of yours.
You know what? He brought his skill, I'm bringing mine.
I expected you sooner, but no matter, we've only just begun after all. Now please, enjoy the show. Well, Manon, it's time to decide. Would you prefer to jump of your own will or die by a bullet? Alex, that is not a seminar! Neither? I see. In that case... Wait and see? No. Alex! You understand nothing! Does the current situation not raise the alarm in your mind? Coming to this planet taught me something. The Xenos who destroyed the Earth are far from our only threat. Manon possessed diabolical alien technologies. They're even more dangerous than the Prone! Were they to turn that technology against the city in earnest, New LA would be wrested from us in days! At this rate, they'll take everything! Mankind will be doomed to a dark future as slaves, toiling under this lash of their cruel Xeno masters! But if we take the initiative and eliminate the Xeno threat before they strike, we can spare our people from that heck. And if you will not see the truth through reason, my only choice is to resort to force. Which is why I brought my scale. For you see, I am far from alone in wishing New LA to be cleansed of its Xeno infestation. Others who share in my vision have come together to fight for it. And any humans that would place themselves between our truth and the Manon can die along with them.
We have no choice but to fight. Build arm!
So long! One more ball and it's out the show. Are you ready for this?
Well played. I'll take him down. Who's the Who's next? None dare stand against us.
Yeah, that's why I brought my scales. And after all that, he fled? Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't see this coming. Some humans are wicked, aren't they? We Manon know this, and yet I think we failed to appreciate it. Perhaps the failure lies with us? Still, I hope that our races can cooperate despite people like him, you know? Oh, and I need to repay you. Anyway, please allow me to reward you for your assistance, okay? I would be pleased for you to have this. Thank you so much! Oh, and I hope to see you again in the city soon, if that's alright? You stood against Alex electing to protect New LA's xenoform residents. Yeah, I brought most of them here, so... You gonna be alright walking back? I guess you're alright walking here, so... Jose's Way.
Sensei! Sensei, it's terrible! It's Clarissa's team. They'll all be killed if we don't do something. But what can we do? Who's going to... I mean, where can we possibly... Sensei! What do we do?
Cut! The greater the crisis, the calmer a soldier must remain. I taught you this, did I not? Have you already forgotten what you learned under me?
No, Sensei. Right. I'll explain from the start. Do you remember Clarissa, Sensei?
I never forget a student. She was the same year as you. I heard a number of you Academy kids formed a team together. Anyway, go on.
We lost communication with them. All of a sudden, just silence.
He's still panicking.
Do you know where they are?
I asked HQ to put together a search party, but they don't have anyone available.
Then I'll go look for her myself. So, can I ask you to come with me?
Of course.
Please. I can't break any more promises to these kids.
Promises? Wow, Sensei. You still remember that?
What is the promise?
Nothing special. The kind soldiers like us have heard countless times before. But my word is a mighty oak, and so long as I draw breath, I shall keep it. Now, if you're ready, we ride.
Thank you, Sensei. And thank you, too. I know you'll do whatever it takes to bring Clarissa and the others home alive.
One of Bose's students is missing in Noctilum. Work with Bose to find her.
I should probably stick it in 3.
This was a damn massacre. But where does it leave us? Hey, you've explored this region before, haven't you? Any idea where Clarissa and her crew could be?
If they're... Yeah, if they died in the middle of the field, ganglion?
True. I can't imagine indigens would be capable of this. But the ganglion? Very possible. And if so, they may have taken their prisoners to a nearby base. These are the benefits of a partner with experience. Let's make for the nearest base. Clarissa's waiting.
More Earth aliens. Come to watch us kill your people?
If you lay a single finger on my student, I promise you, I'll have you begging for death.
Beg for death? Earth alien is funny.
Oh, I'm serious as the grave. Have you had the guts to try me?
Then come. Save your friend. If you can. If you make it to me, I will release her.
Don't do it! He killed them all! He'll never keep his word. He...
Silence, Earth alien! Believe or not, choice is yours. But if you flee, she dies.
Let's go. I'll not see another student of mine murdered by some xeno animal.
There we go.
Look who arrives! Funny Earth alien stronger than expected.
I'm not going to demand from them, because I don't expect it to happen. I'm going to mock them.
Silence! Wait your turn. All Earth aliens will be butchered in time. But first... So much for show of suffering. Earth aliens are frail. Die too quickly.
Damn you, xeno scum!
I hope I
Must you
didn't
always
make
be
the wrong
such
choice.
monsters?
Monsters? No. Earth aliens are monsters. Now scream. Scream as we kill you. As all who stand against Ganglion scream.
Look out, we've got company. Uh-oh. An aura on us.
Alright, bring it on!
Let's keep this going with the fun.
Falling apart here! Arcing through!
Slam that!
Not finished yet.
Backslash!
Trap them!
Of course.
Trident Buster! The guard's down.
I'll take them on.
Alright, you're in for it!
Stellar Red!
Fire! Finish what I started.
On it! Take this!
The guard's down. Attack at range.
Let's see him chew on this!
Use range.
Eagle Eye! Arcing Horn! Trident Buster! Overwhelm!
Tacit Sentry.
Shadow strike!
Arcing Horn! Slam that! Attack at range.
Slide! Sling it!
Oh, come on! Why do you keep knocking me down?
Overwhelm!
Falling apart here! Help me regroup!
Arcing the guard. Attack at range. I failed them. Again. Damn it. They're gone. All gone. All but Reggie, stolen from me.
Oh.
What good am I? What purpose do I serve if I can't keep a single promise?
You have another student right here.
Yes, of course. And you're as precious to me as any of the others. So I make the same promise I did to them on the day before the whale took flight. No matter what, I shall guard you with my life. No Xeno will ever take you from me. Do you think it's strange if I take Clarissa's dog tags? I just want something of her to live on back home.
Well, if we find the life hold, then that's no big deal anymore, is it? She'll be back.
She was one of my best and brightest. The first to earn a spot aboard the whale. That's the moment Reggie started training like mad. Most obvious crush I ever saw. He made the cut at the last minute, but only just.
I will comfort him.
You speak like the Buddha himself, friend. I thank you. Such kindness is the fuel that keeps me going. All right. I have the tags. Will you grant me a moment to offer up a prayer for the departed? I need her soul to find the peace it never had here on Mira.
You don't have time for such things? No, we're fine.
Thank you. It means everything to me. Buddha, hear my prayer. Namu Abitamaya!
I think you're praying to the wrong person. But okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let us head home.
You were unable to rescue Bose's student, causing you to return to New LA with a true sense of frustration. Go to Blade Tower for the next affinity mission. Learn the Javelin Art Vortex. King of Fear.
Have you heard the latest scuttlebutt from the general rabble? Rumors are flying that Commander Vandam's successor is going to be one of the two of us.
That's surprising.
I intend for it to be me. I'll work my way up and drag Blade kicking and screaming into the modern era.
I have no intention of giving up the position to him. I have no interest in such things. I think he's going to be more interested if I do this.
That's what I expect from my rival. It should be an exciting race to the top. Oh, I'm almost giddy. In the meantime, let's continue our record of one perfect mission after the next.
Eleonora has been in touch. Go with HB and speak to the Nopon.
Well, HB should be my party, so...
Jose's the higher rank.
HB! Pulala looking for a friend named HB!
And I've been looking for you. I spoke to Eleonora. I take it you're the Nopon who has been asking after me?
Huh? Glass's friend is HB?
Haha, the scope of my fame is terrifying. My name has become a chorus across races.
Friends of Pulala always talk about amazing man with 200 IQ.
And prone speak of combat skills. Say you fight anything, that no creature is too fierce.
They have multiple...
Yes, all true, I'm afraid.
I didn't
My
realize that
partner
Prone
here
had
will attest
multiple
to it.
rows of eyes. All true and more. Laugh at their absurd claims. It's all true and more.
Admirable. A lesser blade would be blinded with envy, and yet you remain a beacon of truth. Now, what was it you needed? I'll do anything within my power. Which is anything.
That worked just like Eleanor say. Butter up Glasses man with random flatterings, and he'd do any job Pulala wants.
Earth alien is falling for it. Do not be so honest.
What's this about honesty?
Oh, that's
Just
funny.
another fine trait of friend HB. Pulala and Tentacle Friend have job only amazing man like HB can do. Recently, terrible prone people are hurting poor Nopon.
It is Blood King Gelvo Bon. Even among Cavern Clan, his brutality is known.
The name
correct.
says it all, I suspect.
Yes.
A few days ago, Bloody King attacked Caravan on trade route and roast everyone.
Yeah.
Friends do not help. Nopon everywhere become lunch.
Oh, like Tatsu.
This barbarian must be brought to heel as soon as possible.
But Bloody King is clever. No one knows where his super secret base is.
Hiding in shadows, tormenting the weak. Typical Cavern scum behavior.
Pulala heard Pathfinder friends good at gathering info. Came to seek help finding Bloody King.
Well, we are the eyes and ears of Blade. All of Mira is our backyard. I'll have a look on Frontier Nav straight away. Right. I'd say we found our base.
Amazing! My clansmen looked everywhere. Found nothing. What magic is this?
Just the magic of hard work and diligent data probe installation. All the answers are just a click away. But for now, I have a despot to topple.
Friends do that for Pulala? Pulala heard fighting was Harrier job.
I don't trust anyone else to finish what I've started. I'll see it through. Well, I and my new assistant here. Isn't that right?
Are you really gonna steer a Harrier job? Yep. Nope. We're going.
I'm glad I asked you for help in this matter. Some blades cling to that obsolete system of segregated divisions. It does my heart good to see that you are not one of them.
I wouldn't say it's an
Bringing this
obsolete
blood
system,
to
but
justice will be yet more
some
proof that
people
I am correct on this.
some people can do any division stuff. All right. I mean, technically, we're doing both Harrier and Mediator job here. All right. Well, this is a place I haven't really been.
Help. Please help. Blood King. Still hungry. The Donga caravan. Next target.
Oh, that's a problem.
He's gone. We couldn't save even one of them. We should hurry to that caravan.
Absolutely.
I'll not permit another fragile life to be snuffed out by this monster.
Ask him why he's becoming so emotional. I agree.
Anger? Yes, I suppose I got emotional there. Not like me, I know.
Correct.
I blame it on your bad influence. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'll be back to my usual self by the time we catch up to the Blood King. We'll complete the mission with our usual precision.
He's quite large.
That must be Gelvoban. They look nearly ready to strike the caravan.
I didn't realize that the prone had
Thankfully,
6
we're completely ready.
eyes.
Let's make this quick.
Gravity slash! Hypernova! Strong gravity slash! I'll give us a test by debuffing them. Motion and clean up!
Ready for this?
Boost attack! Who's next? None dare stand against us! Every one of these got your name. Yes. They're getting close.
Lay into it. This is it.
Gravity slash.
Well, that was fast.
I knew the prone had superhuman strength, but that... If you hadn't been with me, I fear I would have... well, died. You have my thanks. Now, let's hurry back and inform Pulala.
Yeah, it might be a little harder if I wasn't going to scout. But, I mean, I allowed for it, so...
Glasses friend! What happened with Bloody King? Did friend stop Gelvoban so Nopon can live in peace?
Your noble people will never have to fear that monster again. Consider him deposed, permanently.
This true? Truly? Pulala not have words! HB is amazing!
And seeing you so happy makes me happy as well.
Ask him if he wouldn't rather have fortune and glory. Yep, you're right.
Such happiness is the reason we fight. It's a simple truth that is easily forgotten. Though I fear the current state of Blade is too inefficient to help everyone. Once I'm in charge, however, I'll whip the system into a logical order and have productivity through the roof. You're one of my scant few equals, you know, so I expect big contributions in the future.
Like I haven't already. You defeated the Blood King and saved the Tree Clan and Nopon. But HB has some concerns about Blade. Go to Blade Tower for the next Affinity mission. You'll learn the shield art, Atomic Hit. Great Divide. Requirements are complete Chapter 7 and complete Bottoms Up.
So... there's a mission I'd like your help with. It's from an outfitter team working on a new scale. I guess they found some strange... things during tests in Oblivia. They've asked us to investigate them and find out what they are.
How is this a prospector mission? I don't care.
I know, I'm curious too. But I'm afraid we don't know anything specific at the moment. That's kind of the point, actually. This would normally be a curator kind of job, right?
Yeah.
I asked them to make an exception for me.
Okay.
I want to become a more well-rounded Blade. Someone more like you or my brother. A man who can handle any mission.
Or HB.
I feel like I've only just discovered what I want to be since I met you.
He'll catch up in no time. I'm nothing special. Ask if his brother is still alive. I know he is. So, he'll catch up in no time.
I'll do my best. If I keep completing missions and building trust, I hope to make my brother proud. Yes. Anyway, should we go?
Bog seems keen to make amends with someone from his past. With that in mind, go investigate the strange things that were found in Oblivia. I know what those are. Those are aux serves.
This is them. I've definitely never seen one of these before.
I've seen lots of those.
Right then.
There are problems with touching those.
I know. But if my brother were here, he wouldn't let that stop him.
They're not really
That sounds like a plan. Build arm! Easy now.
Ready for this?
Good idea. I'll give it a sense by debugging that. You're getting close. Who's the attack? None can stand against us.
Buff up and regroup.
Everyone please, you got your name on it. Boost attack!
Reinforcement.
Build arm!
You want to play with this big boy?
My armor's
Oh, good.
What strange organisms? I've never seen anything like them.
Another one of Mira's mysteries. No, I know they're a kind of ganglion weapon. We've seen them at ganglion bases.
I don't know. I don't see much reason for them to lay a trap out here. No sense in idle speculation, I suppose. Let's bring one back and have the lab crew take a look. I'm sure my friend Solon will be able to help us out.
I guess we'll wrestle one back.
Hello, Solon. It's been a while.
Sorry, who are you?
Oof. Fog?
Ah, yes, of course. I remember because you have all the presents of your namesake.
But you didn't remember.
Right, well, apologies. Did you need me?
Yes. We were attacked by a strange organism in Oblivia.
Some new bioweapon from the ganglion?
We're not sure. We brought one back so you could take a look, if you don't mind.
Sounds dangerous. I love it. Let's go take a look. Well then, a cursory analysis rules out the bioweapon theory. It's not ganglion. Tech level is wrong.
Oh.
Meaning?
No clue. Could be another indigenous Miran species. You know, one that lives only in Oblivia?
No, it's in a few spots.
Do you know about all those ruins over in that region? It's possible something in one of them could help provide us with answers.
Why do I get the feeling the rest of my day is going to be in ruins?
A reasonable assumption. Anyway, there are 3 likely sites, so you'll want to get on that. I received the data you sent from the ruins. I'll get started on it now. Sorry, but there's only one thing I can say for sure.
And that is?
It's not a ganglion weapon, or native to Mira. Oh, and it's not from Earth. That was 3 things, actually. Fog, you still with us? Yeah, I understand it's less than we hoped for, but still...
Brother.
Ask whether Sullen and Fog are brothers. Is Fry your brother?
That's right. Fry Christoph is my older brother. It's a bit of a long story. Do you mind listening?
I'm all ears.
Right.
Sort of thing I could play these games for.
First, let me apologize for not telling you about this sooner. My brother and I had a huge fight back on Earth. The Christophs are a military family. Fry, our father, his father, his father. But I took after my late mother. I wanted to be an engineer. And though we were different, we were all still close. But that all changed when it came time to board the White Whale. My father was the only one of us who didn't get a spot. He stayed behind on Earth. Fry couldn't see how someone with his experience and rank could be denied. And he raised holy hell about it.
Fry must have really loved him. Mock Fry for his daddy issues. Why wasn't he selected? Must have really loved him. I loved him.
Oh yes, Dad was Fry's hero in most respects. Anyway, Fry had it wrong. Still does, I assume. Unlike him, I accepted the truth immediately. I had no objection to leaving our father behind. Because that was his choice, you see. And I wanted to respect his wishes.
Oh, he didn't want to come.
He said an old man like him had no place taking someone else's spot. All his life, he'd sacrificed himself to keep others safe. This was no different. Except that it meant we'd never meet again. But Fry wouldn't hear it. He refused to listen to me or Dad. He's been bitter and distant ever since.
I understand how he must have felt. I know how hard it must have been for him.
Yes, it was. Thank you. I want us to be close again. I'm hoping that if I keep pushing myself as a blade, I can at least speak to Fry as a peer. Then maybe he'll finally listen. Anyway, I really appreciate your help in all this.
You successfully completed the mission and also learned that Fry is Fog's brother. They aren't on the best terms currently, but hopefully can work it out. You learned the dual gun art, Sky High.
I think the current pet is a cat. And we've got... Okay. HP can't be in here. I'll take Arena.
Huh? Luke? I can't believe I let you see me like this. You of all people. This is so humiliating. I was just performing my secret training regimen when this dog happened by. But this is the first time I've ever stopped to pet a dog. I swear! Noelle is supposed to be his forge. Thank you for being kind to my pet. What? this animal belongs to you? Well, it all makes sense now. That explains why I would appear just in time to interrupt my training regimen. They say that dogs resemble their owners. Now I see how true, just how true that is. Nevertheless, I feel I must discuss a comment I made when last we spoke. Before I said that I do not see New LA as a place for rest and relaxation, but instead as a forge upon which to temper my skills. I may have been mistaken. I realized that just now as I was petting this dog. While I'm in New LA, pursuing my secret training regimen is, of course, incredibly important. But reminding myself of our struggle's ultimate point is also important, perhaps even more so. Otherwise, no matter how strong my sense of purpose, I could lose sight of what I'm fighting for. Our goal as Blades is not just to fight for this world, but to live in happiness upon it. I'm not going to mock him. Yes, I am truly grateful that I met this dog. And to a lesser extent, you. A kindly man. Might you be the one who assisted Kunluarb? Before departing, he left me a message. He said that if something were to happen to him and we were unable to find a source of Cinerapa water, I should come to you for help. Is he back yet? He is not, and as Noctilum is a terrible place full of vicious primordial creatures, I fear something may have happened to him. Which brings me to my request. I would ask you to go to Noctilum and search for Kunluarb. Find him, inform him that we have completed development on a new technology. We are now able to use the extremely pure water of Biano Lake to synthesize Cinerapa water, so long as we have a source sample. If he is able to locate even a small amount, we will again have the means to multiply and survive. I hope that will ease the burden of his search of it. Circle of Life. Kunluarb still hasn't returned, and the Orf aren't fighters. Go to Noctilum and rescue him.
1, 2, 3,
Water he brings home will be the key to the future of us Orpheans. Please find him, whatever it takes. Yeah. Have you come to save me? Then I am sorry, but your mission has failed. The chances of my survival are 0. I was dealt an overwhelming blow from a primordial creature. Most of my organs have ruptured. No Orphean could survive this. I will do what I can. No, it is fine. Do not waste your efforts. Life is a transient thing. What matters is that I have found a drop of Cinerapa water. I do not mind dying. If I can use this drop to divide, that is enough. We'll have no regrets. The new lives born of me will surely find more Cinerapa water. There's a way to replicate the water. Method to replenish Cinerapa water on Mira? Then Conluarb has done it. That changes everything. My own desire to divide is of no importance. Take this capsule containing the drop of Cinerapa water. Use it to populate Mira with Orf. Yes, that is the will of the Ova. Thank you, Luke. No. Because we're going to lose you if we... You are very kind, and I do wish to leave behind new life. But I must not. I searched all over Noctilum and only found this single drop. Lose that and there is no telling where on Mira more might be found. Please, take it. Use it to save the Orf. I will find more myself. Thank you. I believe that is what you humans say in times like these. Perhaps seeing you here once more before the end is thanks to the guidance of the Ova. I will use the water. I have opened the capsule. Ova, receive the water of life. I am certain Cinerapa water exists on Mira. You must find it. Find it and bring it to Conluarb. My Ova, it divides. Where am I? And you, who are a human. I know you, Luke. You saved us. Luke. Yes, I have heard the name before. Conluarb, hear the voice of the Ova. Conluarb lives on within us. Conluarb? Conluarb. Yes, we were born of him. We are the inheritors of Conluarb's Ova. Conluarb desired the prosperity of the Orf. He left that task to you, Luke. Newly born as we are, we cannot yet search for Cinerapa water. So please honor your promise to Conluarb. Find the water he sought. We will return to Conluarb. Do not worry, we know the way. Or perhaps I should say, we remember it. Yeah, we have Frontier Nav, he didn't. Whenever I speak with Sinluarb and Sinluarb, I feel Conluarb's Ova flowing strong within them. His death represents a huge loss to the Orf, and I am glad he was able to divide in the end. We must obtain a sample of Cinerapa water so that more of my kind may enjoy the same happiness. Has there been any progress in your search? Cinerapa water, water with unique properties that is vital for Orphean reproduction. On Mira, it is a rare and precious commodity. Ah! This is Cinerapa water without a doubt. Now I should be able to manufacture sufficient water for all the Orf. In time, the city will be rife with my kind. Suppose humans will welcome this? Eventually. Some people will certainly be unsettled. Alright, I hate to do this to him, but yeah, this is true. I see, and since the plants we require to sustain us are also limited in quantity, I will keep our numbers to a sustainable, non-threatening level. Thank you. Thank you for your help. We Orf will now embark on the next phase of our life on Mira. Know that our new brothers yet to be born will inherit a sense of deep gratitude for all you have done. Conluarb passed, but new life was born via division, and Cinerapa water will bring more.
Oh.
You seem strong for Earth Alien. Maybe strong enough to withstand his training. I have been looking for fiercest of warriors. Are you stronger than Beast? Murmur a negative reply. You know what? I'm looking to pick up this quest, so I'm the strongest blade in the land. Yeah, not really sure about that, but okay. I knew from one look. I can tell true warrior by glint of his fangs. You may well prove match for Odsent. Will you spar with Swede under my command? What do you mean by commanding an Imogen? Who is Odsent? To defeat enemy, first no enemy. This is wisdom of seasoned warrior. I came here to tame fearsome Swede. I worked many suns, bent him to my will. It was long journey, difficult, but finally, I am master. He is my fiercest servant, fulfiller of my dreams. He is Odsent. Odsent must grow strong. For this, he needs combat. I ask that you spar with him. I have dream, but first, Odsent must grow stronger. Will you aid me? Training day. A prone named Zark has requested that you test your strength against his beast, Odsent. You are great help. This is best done in open space. I will send Odsent to Cape on Genpath Lake. Show Odsent full force of your strength there. I accepted Zark Quoket's request. Battle him as you would any feral beast. Only by cheating death can he learn to fight for life. Odsent is no coward. He should not flee, but if he does, inform me at once. May your strength make Odsent great. The recommended level is 33. I'm level 40. I'm not going to use my skill for this. Well, unless this thing is huge. And it fled. Well, I guess I'm gonna do my job and go tell his owner. You live! How was it? Did you find my Odsent strong? You know what? I'll be honest. Perhaps he needs more experience to face a warrior of your skill. I will train him. One day he will overpower even you, but for now, he needs easier prey. What? He fled toward mountains? But I commanded him to fight to end. My mastery over him is incomplete. This is dire news. I have another request, Earth Alien. I fear Odsent may break his mental training, return to feral state. He could attack any who climb northern mountains, blades, prone, other alien foragers. All are fair game. I can bring him back to heal, but I need white iron sand and Norin lilies. Will you bring them to me? This time he will yield to my will. I swear it. I feel like, nope, I don't already have it.
So there you go.
Have you found what I need? We must hurry. Someone will be hurt soon. Norin lily. A white lily that, when bathed in the light of the moon, emits a faint golden glow. Drawn towards its bloom, many types of insect are often found around its flower. White iron sand. Sand with a high iron concentration. The process to extract this iron still eludes new LA scientists, though they are hard at work on new techniques. That is it. They will make powerful training incense. Now we must track down Odsent. He may be feral. If so, he will be nesting in cave. Will you help me search caves around northern mountains? If I search alone, it takes time. Lives may be lost. This is for dream I have held since childhood. Please lend me your aid. Alright. It is good that I met you. Odsent is my most powerful servant. His name means, he who opens future. My future is lost without him, and my dream. You must help me find him. Zarch here. Have you sighted Odsent? What? There, of all places. I will head out at once. Keep him there. I'll stop him by force. Yes, warrior. Beat beast unconscious. This also makes retraining easier for me.
Come on, you and me.
Open fire!
I'll cover you.
Shield wall! That's what I need! Area charge! Shoot down while they're repairing.
There!
Let's see him chew on this! I'm on roll! On it! Take this!
All this power! Dispel!
Green edge! Now! Closing in
I'm a
enough!
fierce one!
Superior Bombardier!
Yes!
Shadow
We
strike! Victory is ours!
Prob.
Enough, Earth Alien. Leave rest to me. See what 10,000 Sons of War has taught Prone. Good, good. Be calm. Our master is Zarch Quoket now. Do not defy me, or I will cause pain. You will pray for death, but it will not come. Good. It is done. Odsent is truly mine now. Thank you. Now I will see my dream come true. I will see all Cavern Clan dead by his fangs. He is true to his name. He will carve open my future. And their flesh! Revenge only breeds more hate. Yeah, whatever. Is my work here done? Yes, you did perfect job. But I have no money now. I will give reward back in New LA. I am headed back. You should hurry back as well. If you are slow, all Cavern Clan will be dead by time you arrive. You might miss display of Odsent's strength. You know what? I'll take it. Yeah. Revenge only breeds more hate. Yeah, that's what I would say, if not for the fact that we literally have to kill them, or else we have, or else they attack us. Curse his bones! Why would Chieftain stand in the way of my dream? What happened? Oh, hello, friend. Will you hear my troubles? Our chieftain is Sevi Belgazus. He forbids conflict with Cavern Clan in New LA. At last I have power to fight, but he demands I hold. Watch our oppressors live in comfort. Cavern scum captured my family, killed my mother. What of her memory? Her honor? Forgive me, Earth Alien. I owe you debt, and prone always settle debts. Training day. Oddsense retraining was successful. It shouldn't be long before Zarch realizes his dream. Thanks to you, I still have my Oddsent, but Chieftain's orders are absolute. Someday I will leave New LA, and on that day I will kill all Cavern scum!
Okay. There's this quest over here. Why am I still going to quests? I know their missions.
Fascinating, right?
Hey. Hey.
I did not paying attention. The one spot where there aren't any railings.
Wait, please listen! My Gorkwa is broken! I have no idea what that means. The Gorkwa is our staff. It is a gift bestowed upon the Zarubagan by our creator, Gobaga. Holding it aloft allows us to devulcanize Voltant. Praise be to Gobaga's bounty. I am absolutely opposed to allowing another Zarubagan to handle my Gorkwa. I refuse. But if it is not repaired, I cannot devulcanize, and that is a death sentence. I have decided that I could tolerate a man on touching it, briefly, if it meant it could be repaired. However... Well, you are the first non-Zarubagan I've ever spoken to. My heart is racing! I'm shaking, short of breath. Izzy. I can't take anymore. I must entrust you with my Gorkwa, which again I value more than life, and have you take it to the Manon for repairs. Gorkwa Games. Troyland's Gorkwa is broken. Repair it with a little help from the Manon. Oh, thank you. It pains me dearly to part with my precious Gorkwa, but I leave it in your care. The Manon I need you to ask to do the repairs is called Loladu. I hear he's extremely interested in Zarubagan technology, so my hope is that he will accept. Phew! I believe this is the longest I have ever conversed with another. It is an enjoyable sort of anxiety.
Hey.
Oh, he's not even on the ship.
There must be something, right? Some kind of stimulation I can find around here? I'll pass on their request. What? Troyland? A Zarubagan? He wants to hire me? And he asked for me by name! What an honor! Yes! Let me see what it needs fixing. Quickly now, okay? Troyland's Gorkwa, a wand-shaped device used by the Zarubagan for devulcanization. So this is a Gorkwa, is it? I've seen Zarubagan wandering around with them, but never thought I'd actually lay my hands on one. What a magnificent form! My curiosity is fit to burst. Isn't yours? No? Right then. Just a moment, alright? I need to examine this and see if I can assess the damage. Fortunately, the materials I have on hand are probably not enough to repair it. Yes, I'm going to need a high-spec sensor module and a hulking incisor first. I hate to trouble you, but do you think you could find the parts I need? In the meantime, I will be here playing with, prepping the Gorkwa for repairs? Oh, is my time up? Really? Such a shame. Let us start these repairs then. High-spec sensor module, obtained from a defeated enemy. Hulking incisor, obtained from a defeated enemy. Yes, those should do nicely. Just a moment, if that's okay? Done! And the more I look at it, the more enchanting it becomes. Don't you agree? I think he's going to like this one better. I was led to believe that Gorkwa's staves were not actually Zauberflöte technology. They are rather mysterious people, you see, and what you might call a recent obsession of mine? But do not let me keep you, alright? I imagine that Troyland will be waiting for this. Please return it to him with my regards, if you will. He said he values it more than his own life, right? So I suppose you should hurry. Run, human, run! That's interesting. So they're carrying around stuff that they themselves didn't even make. So where did it come from in the first place?
Hey.
Not having my Gorkwa with me is the cause of even more anxiety than I had thought. And being unable to devulcanize has me feeling all out of sorts besides. Oh, it's you! You have it? Is it fixed? Yes? Yes! As Troyland's Gorkwa, a Zauber bargain Voltant absorption device received from Loladu. How marvelous! It is even more beautiful than it was on the day I received it! Now, if you'll excuse me, I am off to devulcanize! I have no idea what that is. I can't get it to link to my backpack. The link function was working perfectly well before. Wonder what could be the matter. It's a fake. Maybe it wasn't prepared properly. Suppose that is possible, but did Loladu seem so incompetent as to break the item he was preparing? Maybe you have to be present. I suppose it would be fastest to go ask him directly. You don't mind accompanying me, I hope?
I sure hope it's not a fake that he made.
Hey.
Loladu doesn't seem to be here, but Shiromel is. Hello, Troyland. Did you need Loladu for something? I had a question for him about my Gorkwa. Do you know where he is? Haldros. He asked where he could find a whole bunch of Voltant, so I sent him there. Then he did take my Gorkwa! I'm not sure whose it was, but he definitely had one with him, yes? He was very excited about getting test data on it, practically giggling on his way out the door. So in that short time, he both repaired it and made a perfect replica to give me? Why didn't you stop him? Because he said he would give me a giant load of Voltant if I promised to watch the shop. You still should have stopped him. If someone uses a Gorkwa without a backpack unit, the Voltant will be absorbed directly into their body. It would be a huge incident if a Manon turned up dead because of us. I assumed it would be fine. He seemed like the type to wear a backpack like us. How could you possibly think that? Haldros, White Phosphor Lake then. Got it on the first guess. Nice. We can't waste any time here. We have to stop Loladu, and more importantly, we have to get my poor Gorkwa back. I know you can do it, Luke. So much for we.
How about no? White phosphor lake. It is not white. It is just... It looks incredibly dangerous, let's put it that way.
I had no idea devoltanizing was so painful. It hurt so bad. I'm starting to do things. Grandma, is that you? What is this I'm feeling? So new and yet so awful. Oh, now I'm seeing Luke? Are you alright? I can't hear what he is saying. It all seems so clear, don't you think? Lying to Troyland, I mean? Swapping his Gorkwa out for a fake was very dumb? Never again. You know? You rescued the unconscious Loladu and recovered Troyland's Gorkwa.
This entire place looks horrendously dangerous. I'm just leaving now.
Devoltanize! Devoltanize! Ah, is this a trial? Is Goblaka testing me? Wait a moment. What? Ah, I smell traces of Voltant. Here's Troyland's Gorkwa, a wand-shaped device used by the Zauberflöte for devoltanization. Ah, my Gorkwa, you've come home to me! I'll never let go of you again! Loladu certainly seems drained, but judging by his symptoms, he should be fine with a bit of rest. I am glad he wasn't seriously harmed. It would have been a major incident for a Manon to lose his life to the Voltant that sustains ours. Ah. That's why they need this thing. Must have really been desperate to gather some. Once he is recovered, perhaps he and I can have a long talk about Voltant. You retrieved the Gorkwa! Loladu is also safe and sound. In the meantime, I am off to enjoy some well-deserved devoltanizing. It has been far too long.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, Ben.
Oh, there you are! I've been looking for you pretty much forever, you know? Anyway, Professor B sent us a message. From the future? It sounds like he needs help, but I don't think there's a whole lot I can do. This is one of his inventions. It lets you directly communicate with the specified target's brain. Are you with me so far? I was most surprised when it suddenly materialized on top of my desk one day, you know? Anyway, maybe it's faster if I just show you. I'll play it back again. This sucker on? Alright. This message is encoded, so only Vevin and Luke can view it. So don't either of you knuckleheads go telling anyone else what you hear. I've still got people after me. Anyway, I'll get to the point. I'm on Great Washington Isle over in Oblivia. I need some help with herewith. Well, you'll see when you get here. And hurry it up! I need to get back to the city and get to the bottom of this anomaly affecting Mira. It seems the space Mira occupies is something even more troubling than we thought. Whoop whoop! Ah, here comes my prey. Anyway, that's the story. I'll see you here soon. Don't be late! Get all that? I did not catch anything. Yeah, I got everything. Oh, good. So, like I said, the spot the professor mentioned isn't really somewhere I can get to, you know? I was hoping you could help him out instead? I'm sure you've got a ton of questions for him, right? Like what he's doing back in our time, for starters? Professor B's return. You received a distress call from Professor B, who was supposed to have returned to the future. Help him however you can. Thank you. Oh, and good luck and all that? While you're gone, I'll dust off his lab, so we're ready to get cracking once he comes back. Alright? Yeah. Whoop whoop! Hey, it's you, kid. You finally got here. Now I can finally say goodbye to roughing it like some kind of Neanderthal. I've been living a novel existence since the day I took off in my Mirror-mobile, let me tell you. What are you doing here? Okay, so I did cross the blah threshold. That's like 99% of time travel. But after that, I got thrown back into this time period. Almost as if something was blocking my way. I'm sure you have many more questions where that one came from, kid, but would you mind dealing with these idiots that are surrounding us first? What, you didn't notice them, kid? It seems pretty clear they followed you here. They're probably Gad's goons. You remember that human who attacked you? He seemed awfully eager to pay me a visit. I'll be reclining in my Mirror-mobile in the meantime. Let me know when you've mopped them up, would you? Thanks, kid. Okay. Professional as ever. I'm sure you've got it well in hand. Just let me know when you're ready to go, kid. I don't see anyone. All set? Not that the likes of Gad will give you any trouble, am I right? I've got this. Happy hunting, then! Hey, Gad! How long are you planning to play hide and seek, precisely? You won't get your grubby mitts on my tech by hiding, you know. You up and disappeared on me, and now I find you've been camping out here this whole time? Well, vacation's over, Professor. Now all that's left is figuring out what happens next. Tell you what, why don't we let your little guard dog there decide how this goes down? Will it be A, you hand the Professor over quietly, nobody gets hurt, and we live happily ever after? Or B, you resist like an idiot, I kill you anyway. Wait, hold on. He wanted to kill me in the first, even if I took A. Then I scrape out the good professor's brains and takes what's inside. Choice is all yours, pal. I got no complaints so long as I get what I'm after. I give up so long as he promises not to hurt Professor B. Yet no. I had a credit for every time I hear that one. Tragic how none of them realize it till it's too late. You can see it in their eyes as they're lying there bleeding out. I should have gone with choice A. Ah, well, what are you gonna do? Choice A, you said you were gonna kill me anyway.
Oh, it's just a survive thing.
Idiots. I can only imagine the scientists that would use that lot as hired goons. Even if they did get their hands on my knowledge, it'd take them centuries to make any sense of it. They can't see an inch past their own blasted noses. Science is all about keeping your eyes 100 paces down the road as you work. The moment they start spending time stealing others' work instead of doing their own, it's a lost cause. Ugh. Yeah. Although, there are those in this era working to author their own new chapter in history. Bevan's one of them, despite all his inexperience. The future I come from was built in part by such folks. So I've got to do what I can as well. And to do that, I need to get back to NLA. But could you possibly gather some blast chard from around here in Oblivia, kid? We needed to fuel the Mirrormobile. I feel like I already have it. Get your hands on that fuel. Once the tank's full, I can have my Mirrormobile back to New LA in no time. I have twice as much as he needs. Blast chard. This plant contains a unique bitterness that is coveted among gourmands and chefs of New LA. Even coffee-type drinks can be derived from this wonder ingredient. That should be more than enough to get this sucker back. Next up, New LA. See you back at the lab, kid. Oh, and I've got another big project I'll need your help with, alright? What is it? Curious as ever, I see. You actually remind me of me. Have I ever mentioned that, kid? Well, I'm going to get to the bottom of the mystery surrounding this planet. This isn't just about getting back to my time anymore. It is a test. The gods of science have thrown down the gauntlet and I'll meet their challenge no matter what. Alright, here we go. Mirrormobile, launch! Good thing this car can teleport. Good heavens! Is that even possible? Hey kid, have you ever seen something that overturned everything you believed in up to that point? Everything always falls in the realm of expectation. I wouldn't say everything I believed in, but it's not that everything is always expected. I envy you, kid, for it seems I've grown overconfident in myself. I thought I'd seen everything in my 1,000+ years of living. Wow, he's old. Myriad time periods, countless planets. I watched an entire civilization rise and fall. Along the way, I guess I fell into the trap of thinking I'd figured out everything the universe had to offer. What a fool. And what did it get me? I fell into a rigid mindset and was blinded by the simplest of truths. So now I need you to bring me some ancient Nopon artifacts from all over Mira. Immediately. You mind, kid? Specifically, there are 3 or so of these objects which will be key. Collect those and we can finally lay this mystery bare. Hee, ha ha ha! It's finally finished. It took a small fortune and a complete retool of the Mirrormobile, but this new blank should finally give us some answers. Machine to measure the sum of everything about this world. A less scientific mind might call it God? I haven't slept, and the work about killed me, but I think it's all worth it. Don't you? Yes, you were a lot more useful than I expected, Vevin. Well, what about you, kid? Find those Nopon relics yet? Shiny lamp. A Nopon lantern stuffed with luminescent Katoan leaves. Harvesting leaves for this lamp is a labor of love for the many Nopon who still revere its gentle glow. Nopalith. A rectangular stone monument of perfect black. According to Nopon folklore, it brings great wisdom to any who dare touch it. Spirit Wand, a branch adorned with hundreds of beautiful Miran flowers. It is used by the Nopon for spiritual worship. Great! Installed and ready to go. I'll fire this sucker up now. Amazing. No errors so far. Your algorithm's working like a charm, Vevin. That's good. I looked over that thing so many times I could likely recite it from memory, you know? Yes. Yes! Blank, blank, and blank. And there's the last of it. Eureka! Finally, the great secret of Mira is... Wait, what's this? All sequences reversing? Canceling out entirely? No! What in the name of Sir Isaac H. Newton is going on? The power output's overheating? Now hold on, this phenomenon is precisely as if... It's going critical, Professor! At this rate, I think we're going to lose the Mirrormobile! What? Ah! Time to build a new one. Shake your head at another experiment gone horribly, horribly wrong. How'd it go? Did you tell from looking, kid? It failed. I don't understand. The blank was operating perfectly. It's like Mira itself is denying my inquisitiveness. The test points to some vague possibilities, but without data to back them up, any conclusions I draw are simply meaningless speculation. Did you figure something out, Professor? When it began to overheat, it certainly did start acting so very strange. I'm a professor, darn it. A scientist. Giving voice to meaningless speculation is the death of a logical mind. Look to the next test, Vevin. We'll refine and improve and see the veil torn away from this planet. Hello, hello, it's your friendly discount recycled and secondhand goods merchant Graham here. Whoa, sorry. Am I interrupting something? I just dropped by to square us away on all those parts you bought from me. Whoop, whoop. The path of invention calls. New challenges beckon me ever urgently forward. Vevin, Luke, you handle the rest. I already know why he ran away. What's the payment? Professor B recently took a small mountain of parts off my hands. I just swung by to collect my payment. With an extra special friend of the shop discount, it comes to an even 100 million credits. Pretty juicy bit of business if I say so myself. I don't think I can, pay that? Yeah, that's too much for me. And the professor is broke from building the Mirrormobile, so I doubt he has that kind of money either? You little joker? No, seriously, that's not funny. I had to call in some huge favors to wrangle all those parts together. Wait, you're serious? Oh crap, you are serious. If he cheats me out of this tab, my life is over! I don't don't even want to imagine it! Does it involve you being used as free labor by a Napan caravan? Wait, you are joking, aren't you? Haha! Bled through time. Ha 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 ha. Oh man, Rich. You man are such little imps. Ah ha ha, such a kidder. Woo! Ha ha ha. Please be joking. I'm sorry, but I don't think the professor will be coming back for a while, you know? But I'll do what I can to make this right. The experiment may have failed, but the professor's sense of curiosity remains as strong as ever. Now he's run off somewhere, leaving his debts behind. Do you really think he is from the future? I mean, do you wonder if maybe this is more than just a really, really, really elaborate con? He's always struck me as suspicious. He might be from the future. There's really no way to tell. Right? I mean, you must be right. Otherwise, how could he come up with all these amazing inventions? Surely the Mirrormobile has been one giant failure after the next, but still. Worst case scenario, he's got that technology, right? I'm sure he'll find a way to make the money before the debt crushes him. Won't we? Right, everything is going to be absolutely fine? In any case, I should track down the professor. Oh, and thank you for your help, Luke. Well, if L can manage to make a business, I'm sure Professor B can. Looks like Professor B is starting up his own arms manufacturer called Factory 1.21. I imagine the reason for it is so that he can pay off his debts. I sure hope he knows what he's doing. Anyway, you can head over to the AM terminal in Armory Alley to check it out.
There's another one over here. Here, let's do one more.
Hey, check this.
Pardon me, but are you one of the blade-type people? Do those in your office accept work from lowly outsider races such as mine? I'll help anyone who needs it. Such boundless generosity! Then I have a request, if you would hear it. One of my people, named Arsenican, departed for Noctilum a short while ago. While it is true that the area is a source of high-grade Voltant, Mira is a very different world from our home planet of Bedon. I fear he will be killed by the creatures of those woods. Therefore, I am in need of someone to bring him back to the city as soon and safely as possible. What is Voltant? I sincerely appreciate you pointing out where I have failed to adequately explain. It is most helpful. I still do not have a firm grasp on how much you humans know about us Zauberflöte, and what we must explain. Put simply, Voltant is the source of our nutrition. But that is too simple an explanation, I fear. To devoltanize Voltant is our duty, our calling, and the sole reason for our existence. I am afraid I do not explain it well. If, for example, you were presented with a plate of food after days of fasting, might you not instinctively rush toward it? That state is the exception for your kind. For us, however, it is ever constant. Keeping those urges in check among our people was my responsibility as director of planning. But Arsenican left to obey the voice of Golbaga, which is etched within his flesh. He is faithful to his calling and a cherished member of my tribe. Will you help me keep him safe? Head to Noctilum, the Voltant Visionary. Head to Noctilum and rescue Arsenican, who went there to devoltanize. I am in your debt. I believe he is headed for the vitriol cesspool in Noctilum. I beg of you, protect the life of my friend and fellow child of Golbaga. Ah, the Voltant is racing through my body. Everything is becoming clearer. Growing wider, closer, drawing closer to that apex. Ah. I'll chat with you. Who are... please, do not get in my way. Yes, just a little more. Just a little more. Phew! That was a devoltanization that touched the very core of my soul. Who are you? And what are you doing in such a place as this? I'm here to get you. Came here to protect me at Treclo Lythrin's request? Interesting. What? I was attacked by an indigen? I am terribly sorry. During the devoltanizing process, my focus is so narrow that I frequently lose sight of my surroundings. Thank you for the very thorough explanation. I now understand that I owe you my life. Thank you. I will return to New LA at once. I have caused some trouble for my people. Perhaps I will pick them some poisonous mushrooms on the way back as recompense.
Need to replace some things. I don't have the ability to refuel, but I can at least replace. I do like how the insurance doesn't decrease if it's my allies that have their skills taken down. I think for myself.
Thank you so very much, Brave Blade. Arsenican told me about all that happened. As Director of Planning for Beden's North 3C block, allow me to present you with this. It is a humble sign of my gratitude for your preserving the life of a child of Gobaga. You brought Arsenican home safely. It seems that the Zauberflöte value devoltanizing above life itself. I do not suppose it is prudent for me to say this as Director of Planning, but I understand why Arsenican felt as he did. Our homeworld, Beden, was a paradise covered entirely in dense Voltant. I fear Mira may simply be too clean for my kind to survive here. We are all working to suppress our appetites, but as with any hunger, the longer they are ignored, the stronger they become. Is Voltant in LA enough for you? Fortunately, you humans seem to be veritable geniuses at producing Voltant. It's pollution. I can tell. It's pollution is what they crave. If you will have us, I will attempt to sustain my people on the bounty of your city.
Getting stronger.
Right. And that'll be it for today. So, more side missions when we come back next time. But we're running through them pretty quickly, so I might be able to get into Chapter 8 as well. At any rate, that's going to be all for today, so thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.